ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV for the final time on 2018. My name is Brett Wheeler. Thank you for joining us here on this Sunday evening or Monday morning, wherever you are from around the globe. Tonight, the World of Thunder Iracing League 360 winged sprint cars. We stay here in the sprint car capital of the world, the Knoxville Raceway, for the final time in 2018. We've just come off the back of the super late models, and let me tell you, it was an absolute belter of a field. We had a belter of a cracker, 75 laps of distance. Now we turn our attention to 360 winged sprint cars. No doubt we are seeing some of the best in the business here this evening. 24 drivers have laid down a practice time. I believe 25 have signed into the pit area for the 360 winged sprint cars. G'day Robert, Stephen. Well, it's a shame you're at work, but hey, thank you very much for the support in 2018, and hey, we'll see you back in 2019, brother. G'day Blake, welcome into everybody on the stream. We got about just under 90 seconds left in this practice session, and then we'll get into qualifying. We'll start up with the heat races as well, and then of course we'll roll over into the B main, and then also the main event as well. With this, we're going to take this quick opportunity with this last minute of practice session. We're going to take this opportunity to step aside, promote this race just a little bit more, and we're going to be back in just a few moments' time. Right, so we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, all in 1080p. What's going on, Braden? Reminder, yes, 12th and 13th of January, $200 to win for the 360 wing sprint cars, $150 for the super late models, $10 entry fee, and a $10 to start, $200 to win. So big payout for the sprint cars as well as the super late models on January 12th and 13th. It is the birthday week of World of Thunder that week, so make sure you come back out and support the guys. We're going to be covering majority of those nights. Well, now it's time for qualifying. 5 minutes the session. Each driver gets 4 laps to set their fastest time. So we're going to bring up the top 20 on the left-hand side of your screen. Of course, we can't keep an eye on everybody, so we can only keep an eye on the driver. So many drivers throughout this 5-minute practice session. Making his first appearance here in the World of Thunder Iracing League in the 074 in the True Speed Motorsport Ultimate Dirt TV 074. It is Jordan Mitchell. You'll see the times start to fly up and circulate here. Brad Ferreira, 17.171, I believe that was. Yeah, 17.171. Taylor Howe, 16.864. Kyle King with a 16.870. Jordan Mitchell getting lap number 1 in. Dakota Kuhn, 3rd. Stephen Hill, 4th. Craig Dunn in 5th. Kevin Fry moving into the top 3. Jordan Mitchell, first lap time. We'll see where this puts him. 5th quick with a 17.033. Paul Montague in car 72. 16th quick at the moment with a 17.393. Taylor Howe make that Kyle King the man to beat with a 16.826. Montague 17th quick with a 17.247. Dakota Kuhn second quick with a 16.861. Stephen Hill now jumps to position 2 with a 16.842. Trevor Royer in the Black Diamonds Motorsports World of Thunder car number 90. A 17.213, 16th quick for Royer. Craig Dunn quick time with a 16.733. Royer looking to improve. He does by 1 spot. Jordan Mitchell slowing up on the exit of turn 2 with 17.033. And how about Mr. Quick Time himself, Jason Nygaard with a 16.763 in the 0.67. 16.763. DJ Kilinowski also on the racetrack. Your feature winner from the super late models with a 17.105. A 17.105 was his first lap. It was 18th quick. We'll see if he can improve. He does only by a couple of positions. A 17.053. Got less than 2 minutes right now remaining on the clock here at the Knoxville Raceway. A little slower that time by for DJ Kilinowski. Mitch Styles in car number 54. 27th quick with a 17.749. A 17.749. Looking at a little over 1 second off the pace, unfortunately, for Mitch Styles. The 2 of Matt Bailey pulling it to the infield. It's just those 3 cars, Kilinowski, Bailey and Styles. In fact, Bailey back on pit road along with Kilinowski. Styles just trying to get some extra laps in. Hey, you're good, Mitch. You're good. Alright, so we're not too far away from wrapping up this qualifying session. We look top to bottom. Craig Dunn goes quick time with a 16.763. Jason Nygaard, second quick. Kyle Keane, third. Stephen Hill, fourth. Dakota Kuhn rounds out the top 5. You go back to Taylor Howe in 6th. Matt Schaefer, 7th. Trevor Royer in 8th. Michael Sheridan, 9th. Kevin Fry rounds out the top 10. Rhett Starnes, 11th. Jordan Mitchell, 12th. 13th. Weston Newell. Ernie Williams Jr., 14th. 15th is Brad Ferreira. DJ Kilinowski, Mason Hannigan, William Rocky 18th, TJ Coggins 19th, and Paul Montague rounding up the top 20. We go look through the rest of the field. Greg Sager 21st, Matt Bailey 22nd, Tony McBride 23rd, Jeremiah Green 24th, Greg Thompson 25th, 26th, Cody Turchi, and 27th is Mitch Styles. 27 cars have taken a time. And that has been a look at top to bottom for your qualifying. Well done to Craig Dunn. Here goes quick time here at the Knoxville Raceway. 3 heat races up next on the program. Let's go through and take a look at your Wicked Cushions starting grid for heat number 1. Starting on pole in the 057, Craig Dunn. To his outside, his teammate in the 127, it's Stephen Hill. All right. Matt Schaefer in car number 8 will start position number 3. Out of position 4, the 21 of Kevin Fry. Starting position 5, the 222 of Weston Newell. Starting position 6, Super Late Model main event winner in the 13, DJ Kilinowski starts position 6. Starting position 7, the 88 of TJ Coggins. Starting position 8, car number 2 of Matt Bailey. And your 9th and final starter in car 313, it's going to be Greg Thompson. Starting position number 9. K-Dog Racing, thank you for the follow on Twitch, much appreciated. If you haven't done so already, if you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button. Make sure the bell and the get notifications tab is on. If you're watching our YouTube side of things, make sure to hit the subscribe button. A big thanks to Carson Ayub and Terry Kitchen for the subscriptions on our YouTube side of things. Of course, that is free. And a big thanks to all the people that have liked and followed and shared the page here on Ultimate TV on Facebook. Your support is much appreciated. So we'll go one more time around the Knoxville Raceway. Green flag off of turn number 4, this time by, as the drivers enter turn number 1 and 2. Coming up past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum, past the Brian Clausen swinked out on the back stretch. It'll be 8 laps the distance, the top 3 to the main event. Similar to what we've seen in the super late models. The World of Thunder Iracing League, the 360 Sprint Cars here at the Knoxville Raceway. The final time in 2018. Green flag is out and we are underway here in heat race number 1. Dunn got a great start. Hill battling side by side with Keen. Weston Newell throw his name into the mix as well. Keep an eye on the 21 of Kevin Fry. Here comes Kilinowski 3 wide through the middle of the racetrack in turn number 3 and 4. Kilinowski moves to position 5. Weston Newell looking to the inside on Kyle Keen in car number 8. Sorry, that's Matt Schaefer in the 8th. Drivers working top to bottom right now through turn number 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway, Craig Dunn got a big lead right now after 2 laps. Look at Kilinowski sliding up in front of Schaefer. Schaefer trying to cross back underneath on the exit of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Kilinowski through the middle. Hill work on the top side in the 127 and Weston Newell works to the low side. Oh, Kilinowski! Oh no, Stephen Hill, Matt Schaefer upside down. That was a mistake from Stephen Hill. Kilinowski had nowhere to go, put TJ Coggins and the 21 of Kevin Fry into positions 3 and 4. Move Kilinowski back to position 5. Battle is firmly on right now for 3rd and 4th. TJ Coggins in the 88. Kevin Fry in the 21 works to the inside, trying to slide up and take the spot away. Here comes Kilinowski back to the rear bumper or the rear Nerf bar. And the tail tank of that 21. Oh, that's a straight. How you doing on that one? And Kilinowski says, thank you very much. I'll go from 5th to 3rd in the space of 2 turns. Race leader right now for turn number 2. Down the back straight away on the penultimate lap of heat race number 1. Rails the cushion through 3 and 4. He sees the white flag. The virtual Doug Clark waving the white on the racetrack. 2 turns to go as he thunders down the back straightaway for the final time in heat number 1. He's got it. He goes quick time. He wins heat number 1. He's looking for the clean sweep tonight. Craig Dunn gets the win. 2nd, going to go to Weston Newell. DJ Kilinowski home in 3rd. TJ Coggins, Fry, Thompson, Schaefer, Bailey, and Stephen Hill make up your 9 cars in heat number 1. Heat number 2 up next, and another 9 cars getting set to do battle here at the Knoxville Raceway. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushions starting grid. Here we go. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushions starting grid. Starting on pole, heat race number 2 in the 067, it's Jason Nygaard. To his outside in the 034, it's Dakota Kuhn. Starting position 3 in the Black Diamonds Motorsports World of Thunder, car number 90, Trevor Royer will start position 3. To his outside in the 07, it'll be Rhett Starnes, starting position 4. Starting position 5 in the Dirt Racing Network, car number 91, it'll be Ernie Williams Jr. To his outside in car 22, starting position 6, Mason Hannigan. Paul Montague in car 72 will start out of position number 7. Tony McBride in the 3 will start position number 8. And scheduled to start in position number 9 in the 09 car, it'll be Cody Turchi. We are just waiting on the one driver to get on the racetrack. In fact, that's going to be Cody Turchi not making the grid. So 8 cars in heat race number 2. Top 3 to the main event. And I've been told no dash tonight again in the sprint cars. So after we have the 3 heat races, we may have a C main and of course a B main. We'll definitely have the B main. We may have a C main. We'll have to wait and see after heat race number 3. So the driver's getting the 1 to go signal right now behind the Iracing official pace truck. Watch them come past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum. Oh, if you're just going to send it, make sure it's clean. Jason Nygaard, Dakota Kern. The front row, Royer and Starnes. Ernie Williams Jr., a previous winner here in the World of Thunder iRacing League 360 Wing Sprint Cars. Green flag on the racetrack, Jason Nygaard. Quickly gets to the race lead, gets to the top side in turns 1 and 2. Dakota Kern holds on to second spot for the time being. Trevor Royer works down low in turn number 3 and 4. Then you go back to Rhett Starnes, Mason Hannigan, Ernie Williams Jr. back there as well. Williams Jr. in the 91 gets on by Hannigan, now puts himself into position 5. Keep an eye on the Dirt Racing Network. Car number 91. Look at the battle right now between Starnes and Royer. Starnes uses the slide job line through 1 and 2. Royer gets back to his outside down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. They're not going to go 3 wide. Royer, Starnes goes to tar right now. Here comes Royer to the inside. Royer, slider on Starnes. William Jr. making it 3 wide through the middle of 1 and 2. Starnes going to put the slide job back to Trevor Royer. Royer continues to work the top side of the racetrack. This is the battle for the transfer spot straight in tonight's main event. Third spot on the racetrack is up for grabs, and you got a 3-car battle. Rhett Starnes hangs on for the time being. Royer works slow, slide job very close to making contact. Ernie Williams Jr., he's going to look to go to the inside down the front straightaway. Will Williams Jr. pull the slider? No, he keeps it about halfway up the racetrack. Royer stays in position 3 right now, but don't count your chickens too early, because here comes the 91 of Ernie Williams Jr. with a slide job and a great crossover from Trevor Royer. Slide job, there was 2 slide jobs there in the one turn. How do you like that one? Royer on the inside, Williams Jr. on the outside. They trade positions, swap lines through the middle of 3 and 4. White flag is out one more time around the racetrack. Quick time, Jason Nygaard, Mr. Quick Time, is out in front. Dakota Kern second. The battle for the final transfer spot is up for grabs right now. Williams Jr. down to the low side. Drag race off for turn 4. Williams Jr. going to get third. Trevor Royer home in 4th. Nygaard with the win. Kuhn, Ernie Williams Jr., Royer, Starnes, Hannigan, Montague, McBride and Turchi. A DNS in that one. What a heat that was between Ernie Williams Jr. and Trevor Royer. Fantastic racing here at the Knoxville Raceway, in a great way so far to round up 2018. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid for the final heat of 2018. Starting on pole in the 086, it'll be Kyle Keane to his outside, car number 29 of Taylor Howe. Inside, row number 2, the 15 of Michael Sheridan to the outside, starting position 4 in the 074, it's Jordan Mitchell. Starting position 5 in car 27, Brad Faria. Starting position 6 in the 626, William Rocky. Greg Sager in the 712 will start position 7. Starting position 8, the 18 of Jeremiah Green. And starting position number 9 in car 54, it'll be Mitch Stiles. Now, from what I can gather, Greg Sager not making the grid, so he's going to be the admin tonight. So that's going to move Mitch Styles into P7. Yes, Daniel. Great heat race. Braden, I'm glad you like the new overlays. Yeah, I like them too. Bryce, well, can't wait for you to come back next year. Hey, Tristo, yeah, Christmas was alright. Same stuff, different day. Kids enjoyed it. I guess that's the main thing. Here we go, final heat race of 2018 here on Ultimate Dirt TV. The World of Thunder 360 winged sprint cars here in the sprint car capital of the world. 8 on the board, green flag is out, and Kyle Keane got a great start. 3 wide into turn number 1 and 2. Mitchell was looking right through the middle of the racetrack. He had to check up for Taylor Howe in the 29. Remember, top 3 to the main event, and the rest of the drivers through the alphabet soup. A C and a B main here tonight. Have to get confirmation on whether they're going to run a C, but definitely a B main tonight. Right now, you're watching Michael Sheridan in car 15. Holding down that third and final transfer spot, but you go back behind them, Brad Faria, Mitch Styles, and William Rocky trying to fight themselves into position 5, 6, and 7. Faria hangs on to position 5 at the moment in car 27. In the Fast 4 Media, the Kyla Shaw entry. Number 27, the black, blue, and orange 27. We go back just up in front of them, and Michael Sheridan starting to put the pressure on Taylor Howe into turn number 1 and 2. 3 and 4 we go. Sheridan works down low on the bottom of 3 and 4. Taylor Howe work on the top side of the racetrack. Halfway home here in the final heat race of the night. Sheridan stays down low about half track through 1 and 2. See where he goes in turns 3 and 4. He's going to stay down low again. Jordan Mitchell trying to get a run on the outside of the racetrack. Jordan probably needs to be right up on the cushion through turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Really needs just to get that right rear digging in the moisture on the top side of the racetrack. Sheridan maybe just trying to play it a little too safe right now, knowing that if he stays inside of the top 3, he's got himself locked into tonight's main event where he will start position 9. If he can get by Taylor Howe, he will start position 6. Kyle Keane making quick work of this heat race. White flag is out one more time of 2018 in the heat racing action department. Down the back straightaway for the final time and through turn number 3 and 4. Kyle Keane in the 086 going to get the job done. Second, it's going to be close, but it is going to be Taylor Howe getting that one. Michael Sheridan home in third. Jordan Mitchell fourth. Brad Faria, Jeremiah Green, William Rocky, Mitch Styles. And of course, Greg Sager not making the start. I believe he's going to be the admin for tonight. So 8 cars for heat race number 3. As we get set for tonight's B main, let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid. Starting on pole, tonight's B main, 12 laps the distance. It's going to be the 88 of TJ Coggins. To his outside, in car number 90, Trevor Royer. Second row on the inside in the 074 from Pennsylvania, it's going to be Jordan Mitchell. To his outside, in position 21, it's going to be Kevin Fry out of P4. Third row on the inside in the 07, Rhett Starnes. To his outside, the 27 of Brad Faria, starting position 6. Starting position 7, the 2 of Matt Bailey lines up alongside the 22 of Mason Hannigan out of position number 8. Starting position 9, the 18 of Jeremiah Green, starting P10 in the 313, it'll be Greg Thompson. 11th starter in car 72, Paul Montague will start alongside the 626 of William Rocky out of P12. 13th spot will belong to the 8 of Matt Schaefer. He lines up alongside the 3 of Tony McBride out of position number 14. Position 15, the 54 of Mitch Styles, and position 16, the 127 of Stephen Hill. You go back to the 09 of Cody Turchi out of 17, Greg Sager out of position number 18. That is a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid. We can tell you 2 drivers. Greg Thompson scheduled to start P10 did not make the grid, neither did Cody Turchi. So that's going to put William Rocky to position 10. Tony McBride to position 12. Stephen Hill to position 14. Greg Sager making the B main trip. Starts position 16. And Cody Turchi was the second driver to not make the grid. Well, Bryce, yeah, that low side might be the way to go at the moment, but there's every chance that it's going to change throughout the course of the B main. And, well, we're going to have a warm-up session after this one and then get set for 40 laps of racing here at the Knoxville Raceway to round up 2018. 12 laps the distance, top 9 going through 16 cars. Which means we take just a little over half of this field. The rest of the drivers, unfortunately, their nights are done and dusted. Here we go. Pace truck in. TJ Coggins gets on the gas. Green flag here in tonight's B main. Coggins, Royer and Jordan Mitchell, your top 3. Mitchell works on the low side through turn number 1 and 2. Slots into position 3, but here comes the 21 of Kevin Fry. Mitchell on the outside. Royer looking for the race lead through turns 3 and 4. Mitchell trying to get a run on the outside of Trevor Royer through 3 and 4. Going to look to go to the high side in turns 1 and 2. TJ Coggins, your race leader. Trevor Royer second. Look at this top 3 all running different lines on the racetrack. Nearly 3 wide. Hang on to it, Jordan Mitchell through the middle, sliding to the top. Oh, no, contact. Oh, Jordan Mitchell. He's around, he's going to keep it going. Greg Sager caught up involved in that one. Also with the 18 of Jeremiah Green. Brad Faria hangs on to that 9th and final transfer spot. He's got the 54 of Mitch Stiles behind him. Stephen Hill working to position 8. Here comes the 8 of Schaefer. On the inside, picks up 1, looking to pick up 2 spots as he looks to get by Matt Bailey in turns number 1 and 2. The race leader, the 90 of Trevor Royer. There's now lap traffic becoming a factor in tonight's B main. 5 complete. Montague in the 72 just pulls it up on the infield just to let the leaders on by, knowing that, well, his night is done and dusted. Oh, Royer, look out. He goes outside, inside on the 3. Tony McBride. He's trying to hold his line and let the leaders on by. He doesn't want to ruin their race. Top 3 will make it by that 3 car of McBride. They all run the top through corners number 3 and 4. 5 laps to go, just a handful here at the Knoxville Raceway. You're watching TJ Coggins in the 88, sitting in 2nd spot. Your race leader just in front of him in the 90 machine, Trevor Royer. Here comes Fry looking at the inside on Coggins in turns 1 and 2. Couldn't get the job done. Top 3 on screen. We go back and have a look at 4th and 5th at the moment. Hannigan in the 22. That's Mason Hannigan. On the outside in car number 8, it's Matt Schaefer. Side by side for 4th and 5th on the racetrack through 1 and 2. Track looks very, very racy at the moment. 2 laps to go this time by for your race leader Royer. Coggins and Fry, your top 3. Schaefer, Mason Hannigan, Stephen Hill. Starting position 16th, he's made his way to position 6. Bailey gets around the outside of Stephen Hill. Stephen Hill works back on the inside, looks for that slider in 3 and 4. Down the back straightaway for the final time in tonight's B main. The 90 of Trevor Royer looking to start position 10 in tonight's feature event. He will get the job done. Well done, Trevor Royer. TJ Coggins home in 2nd. Kevin Fry 3rd. Matt Schaefer, Mason Hannigan, Matt Bailey, William Rocky, Mitch Stiles, and Brad Faria gets that 9th and final transfer spot. Jeremiah Green, Stephen Hill, McBride, Mitchell, Montague, Sager, Starnes, Thompson, and Turchi, they all do not transfer. Now we got a little bit of a warm-up session here before we get into tonight's main event. So we'll take a quick little break here. We'll take this opportunity to step aside, get yourselves a drink, stretch those legs. As the main event for the final time in 2018 here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We're about to embark on a 40-lap journey here in the sprint car capital of the world. We'll take a short break and come back in just a moment. Alright, we're not too far away from getting set into tonight's main event. Of course, a big thanks to the World of Thunder for putting on these events week in and week out, running 4 times a week, 4 nights a week. On the Sunday night, they have the super late models and 360 winged sprint cars. The Monday nights, they have the midget series. Tuesday nights, I believe, are their street stock series. And then they also run a modified series as well on the Wednesday night, or vice versa, for the street stocks and modifieds. Of course, you can check them out on the World Wide Web at www.wotrl.com. Keep up to date with their schedule and, of course, everything that is going on at the World of Thunder. A link directly to their Discord, and, of course, check out all the great things that are happening here at the World of Thunder. Of course, Ultimate Dirt TV. Glad to be a part of the action for 2018, and of course, moving into 2019, we are glad to be a part of good things that are happening here at the World of Thunder. Of course, on Monday nights, we're going to be doing some more sprint cars in 2019. And of course, we've got the Chili Bowl, the SimWorks Performance ARDC Chili Bowl coming up in the first week of the new year, and of course, the week after that, it is the World of Thunder Birthday Bash. Of course, we can only cover, I think, 3 nights of that action. So, plenty of stuff happening here in the new year of 2019 for Ultimate Dirt TV. We hope that you come back and join us in the new year. Of course, it's been a wonderful 2018. We started this journey up. Been a one-man wrecking ball coming through with knocking out all these broadcasts that we do week in and week out. Of course, a big thanks to the people that have helped make this possible from the beginning all the way up until the current point in time. So to all those people that have helped out in one way or another, thank you very much. For the people that continue to support us here, of course, our sponsors for this season, Wicked Cushion, SimWorks Performance, BK Designs, Hazard Media, and World of Thunder Iracing League. The support is much appreciated. And of course, you, the fans that are tuning in and night out, whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, all in 1080p, high quality HD. Some of the best, well, I believe we got the best graphics going around. So the driver's just starting to tear this track up just a little bit more. I thought it was a very racy track right after that B main. Of course, drivers getting 5 or more minutes on this track just to fine tune their setups a bit, go out and do what they need to do. Make sure those adjustments are correct because 40 laps the distance here in the main event, the final main event. And the final event of 2018. We'll see, Matt. We'll see. So hopefully we're not too far away from rolling this session into the A main part of the night. Of course, 40 laps the distance. You're looking at a 20-mile race. At the moment, these drivers are turning laps in the mid 17-second bracket, so you do the math because I'm simply too lazy. I've got about 2.5 minutes of this warm-up session. Remaining, if you guys got anything you want to talk about, throw it down in either one of the chats, the Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch chat. Happy to answer them out. Mitch, yes, I will drive for you, but you gotta do the cameras and all. Yep, I'm down with that. Let's make it happen now. All right, you come in here, you start announcing, and I'll just go out on track and just pretend I'm racing. I guarantee I'll win. I'll guarantee it. Western, yes, I did see Parramatta last night. Yes, well done to Linton Jeffrey. Just kind of watching Western Springs, Parramatta, and World Series. See, but yeah, Mitch, I made the race. I'm under spectator, so I can race. And the best thing is about it, I can drive through people and not worry about getting any X's and not damaging my race car. What graphics card? 2080. Alright, checkered flag being thrown on the warm-up session. So the drivers have had 10 minutes of working this track in as we get set to take a look at your Wicked Cushions starting grid for the final time in 2018. Let's go through and have a look at how this A-Main will line up. Starting on pole in 057, it'll be Craig Dunn lining up on his outside in the 067, Jason Nygaard. Starting position 3 in the 086, it'll be Kyle Keane to his outside in the 222, Weston Newell. Starting position 5 in car 034, it'll be Dakota Kuhn. Starting position 6 in car 29, Taylor Howe. Your super late model main event winner in car number 13, starting position 7, DJ Kilinowski, lines up alongside the last time out feature winner in car number 91, starting position number 8 in the Dirt Racing Network. It'll be Ernie Williams Jr. Starting position 9, the 15 of Michael Sheridan. Starting position 10, the 90 of Trevor Royer. TJ Coggins starts position 11 alongside him in car number 12. Sorry, out of position 12, Kevin Fry. Matt Schaefer lines up alongside Mason Hannigan. Matt Bailey alongside William Rocky in row 8. And your final row in tonight's main event, Mitch Stiles on the inside in car 54 out of position 17. And Brad Fourier in 27 lines up out of position number 18. My bill last night, I'm not going to say on live stream. Let's just say it was cheap. Stephen McMillan, Jeremy Hobson, thank you very much, boys, for the 50 stars on Facebook. Much appreciated. Cannot wait for 2019 to continue the World of Thunder and Ultimate Dirt TV partnership that is happening. Here we go, 40 laps on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime here at the Knoxville Raceway. Craig Dunn, Jason Nygaard, green flag is out. We're underway for the final 40 laps of 2018. Drivers looking to make their way through turns number 1 and 2 cleanly. At the moment, we stay off of each other and the lights stay green down the back straightaway through 3 and 4. Drivers working top, bottom, middle, anywhere on the racetrack where nobody else is. Kyle Keane looking to the inside on Jason Nygaard for second. Down the back straight away. Nygaard trying to shut the door going into turns 3 and 4. Right through the middle goes Jason Nygaard. Kyle Keane still trying to work down to the inside, down to the low side through turns 1 and 2. Craig Dunn, your race leader. Taylor Howe back there in position 4. Got Weston Newell behind him on the inside. And you go back to Dakota Kuhn, Trevor Royer and DJ Kilinowski. There are cars all over the racetrack. Drivers, some still going in rows of 2 by 2. The opening couple of laps, we stay clean and green. Weston Newell in the black, white and green triple 2 entry. Sitting there in position 5, got Royer and Kuhn. Behind him, battling it out side by side, the Ernie Williams Jr. and Kilinowski. Kilinowski got by Williams Jr. Kilinowski looking to get by Trevor Royer as well for position 7 on the racetrack. We've got a car going back to the pits. Oh no, Taylor Howe in the 29. Keep going, boy. There's all sorts of out of shape. Mitch Stiles back on pit road, I believe. Kuhn works to the outside of the racetrack in 3 and 4. He got by Howe, got by Weston Newell at the start-finish line. Dakota Kuhn moves his way to position number 4. Trying to keep up with everything that is going on the racetrack at the moment. Howe trying to work back 3/4 of the way up the racetrack. Gets to the cushion on the exit of turn number 4. He goes through the middle of 1 and 2. Kuhn rails the cushion, as does Royer and Kilinowski. Weston Newell catches the inside berm. Going into turn 3. Going to go back to position 5. Move Kuhn up to P4. Boy, oh boy, it is getting wild right now here in the first 9 laps. Kyle Keane in the 086, holding down that 3rd spot on the racetrack. Howe driving a little too deep, almost got into the left rear of Dakota Coon. I can say right now, as Craig Dunn comes off of turn number 4, 1/4 of the race distance complete, and it's under green flag conditions. Well done, boys. Let's keep it going. Royer all over the back of Kilinowski on the top side through 1 and 2. Kilinowski looking to go low, but no how. He's going to go down low. Look for the slider on Dakota Coon. He can't quite get the job done. Western Newell falling back to position 8. He was inside of a top 5. Look at Royer working down low into turn number 3 and 4. Howe slides up to the top of the racetrack in front of Kilinowski. Kilinowski nowhere to go at the moment. Howe making that car very, very wide, doing nothing wrong at the moment. Just running his own race. It's Kilinowski and Royer that are struggling to get by the 29. Nygaard, he has now got pressure from Dakota Coon for 3rd. Kyle Keane moves back to position 4. Coon works the cushion through 3 and 4. Coon in the 034, he has got a massive run into 1 and 2. Oh, Hale on the inside. Boy, this is real tight at the moment. Track is bumpy and slick, if you don't mind. Oh, Coon and Hale. Contact. Kilinowski done a fantastic job not to get into the back of both of them. And that could have been disastrous. Well done, boys. Taylor Hale moves into position 4. Move Kyle Keane back to position 3. Coon works the outside of the racetrack once again through 3 and 4. It's almost like he's got a rope attached to the front of that 13 machine, and he's pulling him with him right now. Coon and Kilinowski continue to work top. We're just in front of them right now. Taylor Hale looks to the outside, looking for a podium on Kyle Keane. Still plenty of racing to come. Craig Dunn. Now, one thing these guys might have to be careful of is fuel. If they tried to play it short, banking on a couple of cautions, at the moment, I might just be a little bit worried. Oh, no, Howe into the back of Nygaard. We stayed green. How did we stay green? Newell got on by Howe. Howe going to move back to about 10th spot and move Nygaard back to position 7. And wow, oh wow. Talk about some controversy, some contact. And now 2nd spot, Dakota Coon and Kyle Keane. Gonna fight it out side by side. Running behind them is DJ Kilinowski and Trevor Royer. Kilinowski rails the top like he did in the Super Late models. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Just as we come to start lap number 20. The 22 of Mason Hannigan. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. This is more than likely going to be the reason for the caution. The 22 just jumped the cushion, rode the wall upside down. And I believe he might have been trying to get off the racetrack, but of course cars coming by. Almost 20 laps, almost at the half race distance before we see the first caution flag. Man, a hats off to all of these drivers. Man, that was epic. Lights are still on the pace truck. So drivers are sitting on 2 to green at the moment. So we'll have 23 complete. 17 to run, so we are right now past halfway stage of the race, and let's take a look at your midway race results at the moment. Craig Dunn leads from Dakota Coon, DJ Kilinowski, Kyle Keane, Trevor Royer, your top 5. Ernie Williams Jr., Jason Nygaard, Michael Sheridan, Taylor Howe, and Western Newell round out the top 10. We go over the page. Matt Schaefer, TJ Coggins, Kevin Fry, Brad Ferrier, William Rocky, and Matt Bailey. 16 cars still on the lead lap. Mason Hannigan, our second casualty out, and of course Mitch Stiles, our first casualty out in tonight's main event. We continue on. Lights are out on the pace truck. Craig Dunn will lead this field, and after having almost about a 2-second lead, I think, from memory, the field gets bunched back up into single file. Restarts. Dakota Kuhn second. DJ Kilinowski rounding out the top 3 spots. Here we go through turn number 3 and 4. Green flag set to roll. 23 complete, 17 to go. Here we go. Here at the Knoxville Raceway, the sprint car capital of the world. Green flag is out. And we're back underway here in the main event for 2018. The World of Thunder Iracing League 360 Wings Sprint Cars. Everybody makes it through 1 and 2. We got a car, I believe that might be Kevin Fry in the 21. Sheridan and Hal have contact through the middle of 3 and 4. He's certainly a live wire. That's the 29 of Taylor Howe. Nygaard trying to make his way through the field once again. Side by side, it's going to be Kyle Keane and Trevor Royer battling it out for 4th and 5th on the bottom side of the racetrack. Ernie Williams Jr. works through the middle of 1 and 2. Going to try and slide up and grab the cushion on the exit of turn number 2. And he will do so. He gets by Trevor Royer. He's 3/4 the way up the racetrack through 3 and 4. Once again, we'll try and catch the cushion on the exit of turn number 4. So right now, your top 3, Craig Dunn, Dakota Kuhn, and DJ Kilinowski. Top 3 nose to tail. Down the back straight away. Dunn, slide a line through 3 and 4. Kilinowski and Kuhn. You'd swear that there was a rope between the rear nerve part and the front nerve part of those 2 cars, because Kuhn, he's just towing the 13 along with him. Kilinowski hasn't been able to get a run on Dakota Kuhn all night. He's now got a chance, but he just needs to get the run on the exit of one of these turns. Does he go down low and try that slider line? No. 12 laps to go. Craig Dunn, look out, boy, because you've got company in 2 fast cars right on the top side of the racetrack. That is very close from Kilinowski on the rear tail tank and the rear crash bar of Dakota Kuhn. They come down the back straight away. Here goes Kuhn, slide job for the race lead. Kilinowski stays down low. 3 wide off of turn 4 if you don't mind. And 3/4 of the race complete with 10 to go. And Dakota Kuhn is your new race leader. Kilinowski, he's sort of broken away from the back of that 034. He went down low on the previous couple of laps. Now he's trying to get back to the top side. Dunn looking down low into turn number 1 and 2. Will he go the slider? No, he stays down low through the middle of 1 and 2 now. This track is racy. It is slick. And here comes the 91 of Ernie Williams Jr. 1 caution in 32 laps. Boys, take a bow. We've still got 8 to run. 7.5 or 7.25 now. So we go through 3 and 4. Look at Dunn work back down low for the race lead on the exit of turn 4. Craig Dunn, Dakota Kuhn at the line. Give it to Dunn by 0.033 of a second. Kilinowski all over the back of Kuhn again. Deja vu if you don't mind. Oh, what a race to finish out 2018. 6 to go. Dunn, Kuhn, Kilinowski. How do you not like this racing? Kuhn going to fall back to position 3. Through the middle goes Kilinowski. Is fuel going to play a factor in this one? Kyle Keane slowly catching your top 3. Kilinowski works down low on the inside of Kuhn. Kuhn going to shut the door on the exit of turn 2. Craig Dunn back to the race lead. 4 laps to go. This time by for your race leader. And here comes the 086 of Kyle Keane. Boys, look out. You may just find your winner right there. I'm going to call this with 3.5 to go. Kyle Keane's going to win this one. He is so much faster on the top side. Kuhn puts the slider on Keane. Kilinowski, I think he's out of fuel. Kuhn again with a slider on Keane. That's the only thing stopping Keane from going to victory lane. Not doing anything wrong. Kuhn just trying to find a way to get a little bit faster. 2 laps to go, the point of no return. We're already past it. The caution flag comes out. We end this one. And then 2018 behind the Iracing official pace truck. In the 3 and 4 on the penultimate lap. They get the white flag this time by. They will now race it out to the end regardless of what happens if there's a crash. Here comes Keane. Oh, Craig Dunn is out of fuel on the last lap. Oh, would you believe it? Kuhn is out of fuel as well. And Kyle Keane off of turn number 4. The checkers are going to go to the 086. Oh, boy. Talk about a shake, rattle, and roll. Woo-wee! Can you believe it? Let's go through and take a look at Jazza Media finishing results. 1 caution in 40 laps. What a way to finish 2018. Let's go through those results. Kyle Keane, I called it 5 laps ago. I said he was going to go to victory lane. He does put the 086 in victory lane, and he is one happy camper right now. Second going to go to Taylor Howe. Matt Schaefer from the B main will grab 3rd. TJ Coggins 4th. Brad Faria, Jason Nygaard, Matt Bailey, Craig Dunn, Dakota Kuhn, Kevin Fry, the top 9. Sheridan 10th. 11th Newell, Royer, Rocky, Kilinowski, Williams Jr., Hannigan, and Mitch Stiles. Boy, oh boy, was that entertaining from start to finish, ladies and gentlemen. 37 or 36 laps out of the 40 was under green flag, and, well, fuel did become a factor. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Keane, your winner here at the Knoxville Raceway. So we're going to wait on Kyle Keane and Matt Schaefer to find themselves on their way to the Discord channel. If they don't, we're just going to chat with our 2nd place driver in Taylor Howe. Just an unbelievable way to finish 2018. Well, it seems like Kyle Keane doesn't know where to go for victory lane, but man, I tell you what, as I said on about lap 36, I think he's going to win this one. And with a bit of luck, he's now going to get shown the door by his teammate Matt Schaefer. Here he goes, the 086. That's it, drive through it, mate, drive through it. You've earned that one. Kyle Keane going to victory lane here at the Knoxville Raceway. Oh, let's go down and chat with our 2nd place driver in car number 29, Taylor Howe. Taylor, congratulations on a 2nd place. Man, it was just a thrilling race from start to finish. How are you feeling after that one?
Oh, pretty good. I got up to 3rd there, I think, and then got into Jason. I thought the race was over at that point. I slapped the wall one time, and then I just kept going. And then all of a sudden, guys started falling out, so I just started conserving a little bit of fuel. Kind of weird in a sprint car, but felt good though.
With you conserving, did you have enough to sort of to run it out, without having to conserve, or did you kind of take a bit of a gamble, thinking that there were going to be more than one caution?
Yeah, I definitely thought there'd be more than one. So I got like the 5 to go, and then I knew I had about 5 gallons left, or 5 laps worth left, and then so I knew I needed to. Guys started dropping, so I just kind of slowed it down, ran on the bottom, and luckily got a top 2 finish.
Well, come on to the second to finish up 2018. Congratulations. Before we get out of here, sponsor shout-outs, all that good stuff. Who makes it happen for you?
Just want to thank Top Gun Racing, a couple of guys that we got together, and we've really been working on our setups, and it's really showing. Thank you guys.
All right, there we go. Taylor Howe home in second place. We'll go chat to our driver that comes home in third, Matt Schaefer. Matt, congratulations on the third place finish. Yeah, man, what a heck of a run from you to come from the back of the field and make your way up to position number 3.
Yeah, it was a good race. Kind of had to run the B there after it got tangled up in the heat race, but car was coming on there at the end. Made a few spots up, and then people started running out of fuel. I didn't gamble as much on fuel as some other guys did, and I think it paid off there at the end.
Talk about trying to come through this field and how and the track condition as well. I mean, it looked like that you guys certainly put on a show, top, bottom, middle. It was just what was it like from a driver's point of view?
Oh, it was fantastic. I mean, the track was very slick, but we had a really great group of drivers. I was very surprised with the lack of cautions that we had. So it just goes to show how much talent there was in the.
What kind of how much fuel did you go with? Did you put enough into? We know you had enough to finish third, but was there a point where you started saving some fuel, thinking that you might have been light on fuel, or did you kind of put enough in that you're going to go the distance no matter what?
Well, I was saving fuel pretty early on, just because after like 8 or 9 laps and we were still running green, I was thinking that it was going to be close, so I started conserving pretty early.
Oh, well, look, third place to finish up 2018. Sponsor shout out to makes it all happen for you.
Yeah, got a shout out to Team SETI, Wicked Cushion, Colby's Eye Paints. All those guys are helping us out here. Been great to work with.
All right, there we go. Matt Schaefer there, home in third place. Now we're going to make our way down to victory lane in the final interview of 2018. He gets the job done. I called it with 5 to go. Kyle King. Kyle, congratulations on that victory, man. You really had to work for that one, but a little bit of luck with a couple of cars running out of fuel, but hey, you'll take what you can get any day of the week.
Yeah, that's right. I was running the bottom pretty hard there at the beginning of the race to save some fuel, and it seemed like it was definitely working. And there towards the end, these guys just kept driving by me. I was like, man, I got to move somewhere else. So I tried the top, and there was a little bit of cushion there, and I felt like I definitely would have had something for those guys, even if they wouldn't have ran out. But yeah, that was a good race and a lot of fun. I'm just glad that I was able to get on top there at the end.
I mean, you started third, and you pretty much had a top 5 car all night, especially throughout that feature event. I mean, talk about what it was like to run 36 laps under green flag conditions here at the Knoxville Raceway to finish up 2018.
Oh, it was awesome. What a great race. What a great run. You don't get too many races like this anymore where you get a lot of green flag runs. So it was great just to be able to kind of feel the track out as it wore down and it kept wearing down and you could see where guys are driving. So it was definitely a lot of fun. Appreciate World of Thunder for throwing this race on tonight.
Well, look, we'll see you on Monday, about 2 Mondays' time, actually, for your Sprint Car Series. But before we get out of here, wrap 2018 up, sponsor shout-outs, all that good stuff. Who makes it all happen for you?
Oh, definitely Team Study. Thank them guys for bringing me on and really helped me out. They gave me a huge boost here as far as racing and setups and stuff like that. I've become a lot better driver since being with these guys. And Wicked Cushion with Matt Henninger, great guy, great organization, what they're doing for sprint car racing and dirt racing in general. So really appreciate them. Colby's Eye Paints, Cameron does a great job for me. Everything I ask, he gets done and does a great job. And SETI Group Holdings and everybody on Team SETI.
All right, there we go. Kyle Keane with the final interview of 2018. What a fantastic night and what a spectacle to wrap up the World of Thunder for 2018. Of course, Sunday the 30th of December over in the US of A, but 31st here in Australia. So that'll be our last broadcast for 2018, 2019. we come back in a couple of days' time. Not sure what we're doing, but keep an eye on the Facebook page. We've got plenty of stuff, plenty of new stuff, and continuing some great coverage here on Ultimate Dirt TV throughout 2019. For your support through 2018, it's much appreciated. Thank you very much to everyone, all the fans that have liked, followed, shared, supported, watched us. You've been here on our Twitch channel, on our YouTube channel, or at our Facebook page. Thank you very much for the support. It is much appreciated. Much appreciated. We hope you come back in 2019. It's going to be another great year for us here at Ultimate Dirt TV. For our sponsors throughout the year, and along with our current sponsors, Wicked Cushion, Simworks Performance, BK Designs, Hazza Media, and World of Thunder iRacing League. Make sure you give them a like, give them a follow on all their social media platforms. Visit the website. You can visit Wicked Cushion at www.wicked-cushion.com, or you can visit World of Thunder at www.wotrl.com. Check out and keep up to date with what they are doing as well throughout 2019. Man, what a year, what a race. That'll do it for us here on behalf of everyone here at Ultimate Dirt TV. Have a happy new year. We'll see you back in 2019. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. It's Brett Wheeler signing off, saying goodbye. Catch you next year.